新闻硬邦邦，听新闻最爽。我是节目主持人斯坦，欢迎各位收看。我现在到普林斯顿，也就是美国的常春藤里面的其中一所名校。那今天我会在这个很美丽的城市访问这边的学生，跟就是来这里玩的路人或住在这里的人，他们对台湾的了解有多少？然后这次我有带我的好朋友台湾黑熊。Do you guys know where does this bear come from?
No idea.
No, never seen it.
I guess maybe.
Canada?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's in Asia.
Taiwan.
Yeah, it's a Taiwanese black bear. Yeah, it's a Taiwanese black bear, exactly. And do you guys know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations? But they really want to join. There is an event going to happen next week in New York. I have a question. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
Food.
Yeah,
I was gonna
agree.
say good food.
Very delicious food.
What's your favorite one? Favorite dish?
I don't really know. I don't know. What about you guys?
I like all the dishes, to be honest. Anything.
Yeah.
You like boba tea probably, right?
Oh, I love
I
boba.
love boba. There's a lot of boba
Love
places
boba.
here.
You know that it's Taiwanese.
Seriously?
Wow, I
Yeah,
don't know that.
it is Taiwanese. Boba comes from Taiwan.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You probably also heard about some geopolitical tensions and China claiming Taiwan. Do you think if anything bad happens to it, the United States should come and help?
I'm not really sure. No
I
comment.
don't know.
The bear comes from Asia.
Asia. Okay.
Yeah. India? No.
Pakistan.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Okay.
Do you know Taiwan, right?
Yes.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
Food?
You have a favorite one?
No. But
Didn't-
like the noodles with things in them.
Oh, beef noodles.
Yeah. Beef
Yeah,
noodles.
beef noodles. Yeah. Beef noodles are very good. Do you know boba tea is also from Taiwan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Bubble tea is Taiwanese. Okay, and do you know that Taiwan unfortunately is not a member of the United Nations?
I do know that.
Yeah. Would you support them to join?
I don't know enough about the topic.
China is claiming Taiwan as a part of its territory.
I do know that.
Do you think if something bad happens to Taiwan, Spain should come and help Taiwan?
Again, I do not know enough about the topic. I cannot comment about something I do not know.
I'll give you a hint. It's from Asia.
I don't know. I don't know.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah. And what comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
I don't know. Sorry.
Like nothing at all?
I mean, the culture, music, food.
Do you like bubble tea?
Yes.
It's Taiwanese.
Yeah.
And do you know that Taiwan unfortunately is not a member of the United Nations?
I didn't know actually.
Yeah. Do you support them to join?
I do, but I don't always support the United Nations.
Okay. And you probably have heard about the geopolitical tensions in the region. Do you think that if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should help?
Depends on what it is. The United States.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what it is. It's complicated, but if it makes sense for the United States to step in and it doesn't lead to an escalation of violence, then yes.
The feathers would say something in the American West, perhaps, but I don't know.
There are many indigenous tribes in Asia Pacific with similar
Right.
feathers.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a big hint. It's in Asia.
Oh, Taiwan. How
Yeah.
would I know that?
Yeah, I mean that's Taiwan black bear, like one of their symbols.
Is it really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good to know.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
When I hear the word Taiwan, I hear China trying to take over Taiwan.
Okay. So you know about the
I do.
geopolitical
I do.
tensions.
And
What?
it's supposed to be very beautiful.
Yeah, it is, and they also have very good food.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And do you know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations and they really want to join? Would you support them?
I sure would. Yeah.
And do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should help?
Exactly. Yes. Intervene. Absolutely. Yep.
Thank you so much. Do you know where does this bear come from?
No.
Any guesses, maybe?
Maybe Native American?
I will give you a hint. It's from Asia.
That doesn't help me.
Mm,
No idea. Taiwan.
Yeah, the bear comes from Taiwan. And what comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
Hot,
Yeah,
water, ocean,
yeah.
big ships, a big city.
Cities like 23 million people in the country, and they have like many big cities.
Right.
Have very good trade with the United States, actually. And do you know that Taiwan, unfortunately, is not a member of the United Nations, and they really want to join? Would you support them?
Sure.
Okay. And you probably have heard about some geopolitical tensions, like China claiming Taiwan is part of its territory. Do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should help?
I'm not too sure. I don't really know much about that. So, but if they need help, I guess we should support them.
Thailand, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Laos, Taiwan.
Yeah.
Well, that's part. Isn't that part of China? Well, that's a tricky question.
Well, yeah, and that's the question I'm going to ask you next. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
It's very complicated. Not one word. One word doesn't do it. Is it Chinese? Is it ethnic Han? Is it ethnic Taiwanese indigenous people? Maybe they've been socially adjusted so that they're now part of a different nation. But maybe the Han connection and the Chinese of 1,002 or 3 years still holds sway. Who knows?
Well, it also depends on whom you ask and what do you understand by Han.
No, Han, I think, is pretty well defined, and there are a billion of them.
Well, is it well defined though? Because there are many empires on the territory of China and they speak different languages, and the whole concept of Han actually.
Well, my wife, who is Han, probably knows more about that.
Okay, but yeah, that's the identity issues. Because if you ask Taiwanese people if they think that they're Han, they'll say that they're Taiwanese and they have some part of Chinese culture in them, but it doesn't mean that they are Han per se.
Well, my opinion on this is ultimately it should be up to them. You know,
Yeah.
I believe in democracy. It should be up to them to decide, whether they're Taiwanese or Chinese or whatever. But it's going to be tough for them. And them, it's a lot of different people with different opinions.
Yeah. Do you know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations? You probably know that.
Well, I didn't know that.
Would you support them to join?
Yes.
And do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should come and help?
Too complicated a question for me. You mean, am I willing to send people off to get killed on their behalf? That's what that means, doesn't it?
Well, not necessary, because the U.S. is not sending its people to Ukraine,
No,
but
you're,
weapons.
You're hedging on that one.
Well, it
You're
depends.
talking about sending military support, not men on the ground.
Yeah, maybe military
So
support, maybe
just be
humanitarian
killing-
support.
Just be killing Taiwanese and Chinese.
So you're against military support?
Absolutely. I think war is ridiculous. I mean,
Okay.
we don't like what you're doing, so we're going to kill you. Really, where did that come from? Pretty primitive, I would say, and barbaric.
But what if they ask for it? What if they ask for help?
If they need it for their own defense, then it becomes, as I say, more complicated than I'm willing to opine.
Well, of course it's for their defense.
Then again, I'm back to that. I would be the last one to send people off to war.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the people, just maybe weaponry or
Well,
equipment.
then you're sending who? The Taiwanese
The
off?
Taiwanese, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know where does this bear come from?
No, absolutely not. Never seen it.
You can try to guess.
Some association, NGO.
No, it's a country.
It's a country. Guatemala.
No, it's in Asia.
It's in Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a panda, I guess. Like maybe China, Southeast Asia.
Closer to China. It's
Yeah.
off the coast of China.
Off the coast, Taiwan.
Yeah, exactly. The bear comes from Taiwan.
Okay.
Okay, it's Taiwan black bear. You can find those bears only in that country. And what comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
Semiconductors.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And do you know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations?
Is it not?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And next week they're having a rally
Okay.
asking like the UN to let them in. Would you support them?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you probably have heard about some geopolitical tensions, right?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should help?
The United States should help. In what way?
Like you say.
I guess in a sense, yes. In a sense, I don't know what the situation of Taiwan in terms of army and alliances and everything is, but I guess, yeah.
Well, in the US there is Taiwan Relations Act, and if anything bad happens, if there is an invasion of Taiwan, the US has a commitment to protect it. But to what extent and how would they do that? Like, that's the question. And I'm just asking the people, what do they think about it?
Of course. I don't like when things escalate usually.
Yeah.
Of course, if it's already high, usually it's difficult to de-escalate things. I think it should help. If it can help de-escalate, that's the ideal situation, of course. If there's no other solution, then I guess I don't really know. It's not up from my extent or anything. But yeah, of course.
Thank you so much. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
I know it's a country. Yeah. In Asia.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Boba tea? Yeah, boba tea is from Taiwan. And also, you have a phone, an iPhone, right? There's a semiconductor chip inside of this iPhone, which is made by a Taiwanese company.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Do you know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Next week, they're having a rally to join the UN in New York. Would you support them?
I don't really know. I feel like I don't know enough, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, have you ever heard that China is claiming Taiwan as a part of its territory?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. And the question is, do you think if anything bad happens to it, the United States should help? Because Taiwan has very good relations with the US.
I think the United States needs to stay in its business for a little while. Yeah, I feel like we're getting involved in other countries' conflicts, and it's not boding well.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for answering. Do you know where does this bear come from?
Unfortunately, I do not.
You can try to guess.
Like a country?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say Sweden.
Sweden. No, it's in Asia.
In Asia. All right. Kazakhstan.
No.
Taiwan. Okay.
Yeah. And what comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
Well, probably China, to be honest with you. Boba.
Oh yeah, you know a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is it in the South China Sea? I guess it's
it's north of South China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably say nationalists. Like
the Chinese Civil War, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Chiang Kai-shek and stuff.
Yeah, right. I don't know. That's probably most of what comes to mind.
So you probably know that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations.
I do know that.
Would you support them to join?
Honestly, yeah, I would. I do believe in the sovereignty of Taiwan.
So if you believe in the sovereignty of Taiwan, you probably know that China is claiming it as its own territory, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, the United States should come and help?
It's a very difficult question. I feel like if it means that the U.S. would have to engage in war with China, I'd say probably no. But I think it depends what type of help would be required. But I know that the U.S. does have a kind of ambiguous stance on whether it would support Taiwan.
Strategic ambiguity, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, generally, I'd say I think the U.S. should be a strong ally of Taiwan.
Maybe like Ukraine scenario, like when military equipment and
right,
money.
kind of more indirect support, like not necessarily giving troops, but military support or something like that.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word Taiwan?
My 8th grade geography class.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not really. I don't know much about it.
Do you know that boba tea is from Taiwan?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
And you probably have an iPhone, right?
I do.
There is a semiconductor chip from Taiwan in your iPhone. So yeah, Taiwan is very important. Do you know that they're not a part of the United Nations?
I did not know that.
And next week they're having a rally to actually join the UN. Would you support them?
Yes.
And do you think if anything bad happens to Taiwan, if Taiwan is being invaded by any other country, the United States should help?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. 非常感谢各位的观看。如果喜欢这种内容的影片，请多按赞、订阅跟留言。想赞助的话，在这里影片下面会有 Patron 跟应援科技这2个网站的连接。我是斯坦，我们下次见，再会啦。